simple trick to help you build confidence. For me, the points in my life when my confidence has been at the lowest were the same moments that my fear was at the highest. And while on the surface, this might seem like a relatively obvious thing to say, it's not always obvious in the moment when you're feeling consumed by anxiety, by existential dread. And when you're not conscious of this, you end up living in this place where you are essentially always fearing that thing that is around the corner. I would saturate in that feeling of fear, of avoidance, until the thing actually happened and I would suffer for it. Or it never actually came about and I was just living in this perpetual state of anxiety, which you could say is probably even worse. Taking a hard, honest look at the way that I was existing made me realize that I was choosing to feel this way. I was choosing to hold on to the worry. If these negative things actually did happen, then I was choosing to hold on to the suffering. But there was a better way, right? If I was choosing to hold on to this anxiety, if I was choosing to hold on to the suffering, I didn't actually have to prepare for this existential crisis that I was so worried about. If I was being honest with myself, all I really had to do was let go of the fear. Constantly trying to be mentally prepared for these demons that were right around the corner was actually just an avoidance behavior. And in fact, the more I just focused on finding stability in my own brain and body, the easier it was to respond to the negative situations, right? I could respond to them naturally, masterfully, because I was just allowing my subconscious mind to show up and do the work without holding on and tensing out about the whole thing. One of the most impactful changes that you can make to become a person that is naturally capable of showing up and responding to the call of action in life is to be a person who is quite simply willing to bear their suffering. This is the ability to experience suffering, right? Have it present, allowing it to be there and be there with you, right? But not being bothered by it. The ability to diffuse that trauma right in the moment. So let me know if this concept is interesting. Let me know if it resonated with you. And if it did, drop a comment below because I'm going to make a longer form video that has some tools that you can actually use to do this stuff. Very objective, right? I want this information to be actionable, right? So if that sounds good to you, drop a comment and let me know.